is Henry Scott III. I go by Trey because of the third, of course. I'm a sophomore here at the university, sports management major with a minor in marketing and mass communications. Um, so I just want to tell y'all my story a little bit. Here's a little background. I am 19 years old. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia, which is the dead center of Georgia. I have a little brother who is 5 years younger than me. His name is Joshua. My parents, Debbie and Henry, have been married for 25 years now, so it's been a little while. Um, so my story starts off when I was my birth. Um, I was born. Well, first of all, I was in the womb for 10 months, so which is too long. But it's due to the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Um, so when I was born, the doctors told my parents either I was going to survive or my mom was going to survive, but not both of us. But we're both here today, thanks to God. But I did not see my mom until 3-4 days after I was born because I was in an incubator and she was in a mini coma due to high spike in her blood pressure. Um, so we made it through that. At the age of 3, I was diagnosed with asthma, which once you're diagnosed with asthma, you can never be in the military, you can never be a pilot. There's so many things you can't do, even if you grow out of it, per se. Um, so I decided, well, my parents let me play football starting at the age of 5. I played pretty much my whole life until the end of my high school days. But ever since 8th grade, I've had some issue at the beginning of the season. So 8th grade, I broke my ankle. My 9th grade year, I broke my thumb. 10th grade year, I was diagnosed with acid reflux disease. Um, and so in my 12th grade year, I found out I was allergic to grass, which is crazy. Me playing football and allergic to grass kind of doesn't add up. But all through that time, I had to realize that I was a leader and that I needed to be that leader for everybody else and be that example for everybody. So in my 11th grade year, I decided to wrestle just to get stronger for the season. I was supposed to start my senior year, and the week before qualifiers, I tear my MCL. And I'm like, you have to be kidding me. And so during that time, it was really tough. But my dad told me, he was like, you need to keep your head high. You need to persevere because you need to be that leader for everybody. I personally believe that leaders are born and then taught to be better leaders. And so as I've been taught to be better leaders and better leader and then lead everybody, it goes by example. And when you're dealing with adversity, when you're dealing through tough things, you still need to show everybody else that, hey, I'm still keeping my head high. So that when they go through those things, they realize that, oh, because Trey went through it, because Trey persevered through it and kept his head high and still was that role model, still kept his faith in God, that I can do the same thing. And so it rolls around to my summer of my senior year. I'm able to practice and work out now, and I ended up winning the strength conditioning competition for my high school. And it was a great high moment for me because I was like, okay, I pushed through, I made it through. And then right before the season, I found out I was allergic to grass, and I'm like, wow, like really, God. And so after that moment, I was like, okay, although it's tough for me, although I'm not where I want to be, I still need to be that example. So I was able to still play my senior year, thank God for medicine. And we ended up winning the state championship that year. And it was a great high for me. And so I was like, okay, I'm done with adversity. I'm done. I can make it through. And then I get to college, and my first semester, I make the dean's list. Second semester, I completely tanked. I failed 2 classes and kind of stretched myself out a lot. But now that I'm in the position that I am now, where I'm working to get back up so I can be a part of those organizations, so I can be in a position to lead others and help others out, I really want y'all to get out of that story or get out of my experiences that no matter what, you still need to persevere because it's not over till it's over. Keep pushing to where you need to be. Keep pushing to be that leader that you're expected to be because everybody's a leader in some form or fashion. but put yourself in those positions so that you can be that leader. And I'm still getting to that point now, but the biggest thing is just persevere, guys, because no matter what you're going through, it will always get better. And that no matter what you're going through, you can always push through to make it to the other side. So I appreciate y'all listening to my story. Appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a great spring break.